Hi guys, it's Olga. Since the holidays are coming up, I've been getting a lot of questions about holiday dinner parties and what I like to prepare when I have people coming over to my house. I have to tell you that nothing makes me feel as happy and as satisfied as having people over and having them enjoy my food. But you might already know that I follow a plant-based diet and none of my family members or my friends who are not my online friends follow the same diet. So when I make food for them, I need to make sure that it's really delicious and really satisfying. Today I will be showing you a sample 3-course dinner menu where all of the recipes are completely vegan and completely delicious. The exciting part about this video is that it's actually a collaboration with my friend Megan. Megan also has a YouTube channel called Healthy Grocery Girl where she shares her yummy recipes, and today she's going to share with us her version of a really delicious holiday menu. So once you're done watching this video, head over to her channel to check out what she has cooking for us. I'll have a link for you in the description and at the end of this video. I hope you guys are hungry. Let's get started. For the appetizer, we're going to make a mixed mushroom salad. You will need onion, some oil, I'm using grapeseed oil today, mushrooms, fresh parsley, mixed greens, and a homemade lemon vinaigrette, which I already showed you how to make in another video. I'll link it down below. First, you want to cut mushrooms and onions. I like to slice mine into thin strips like so. If you're wondering, for the mushrooms, I'm using a mix of portobello, chestnut, and shiitake. Heat a little bit of oil in a skillet and add the onion. We're going to cook it for 45 minutes over medium heat until the onion becomes translucent. Next, let's add our mushrooms. As you can see, I've got myself a mushroom mountain over here, but it's going to shrink a lot, so don't worry about it. You want to cook the mushrooms for 5 to 7 minutes while stirring frequently. As you cook the mushrooms, they start to release water, so when the water evaporates, your mushrooms are ready. Go ahead and season them with salt and pepper and mix one more time. Next, we're going to place our mushrooms in a bowl and add the rest of the ingredients. You can also do it right in the skillet if you don't want to dirty another dish. So I added my lemon vinaigrette and parsley. Now give it a good stir. Just before you serve the salad, toss the mixed greens with a little bit of the vinaigrette. Then place them in piles on serving plates and top with the mushrooms. This is one of my favorite appetizers to make. I think it's pretty easy and doesn't require too much effort, and my friends and family always seem to enjoy it. Don't mind me while I take a bite. I usually get super hungry when I film. For the main course, we are making tahini glazed eggplant with rustic potatoes and roasted cherry tomatoes. So we're going to start with the tomatoes. To make them, you will need cherry tomatoes, garlic, oil, and salt and pepper. Preheat your oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Then cut the cherry tomatoes in half. Once you're done, place them on a baking tray cut side up. Then thinly slice the garlic that will go on top of the tomatoes. You want to put a tiny piece of garlic on each tomato half. And yes, it is tedious, but oh so worth it. Then you want to drizzle the oil all over the tomatoes. I have this cute little dispenser that I like using for this. If I try to drizzle straight from the bottle, I always end up using way too much oil. Finally, season with salt and pepper and bake for about 30 minutes. When the tomatoes are ready, this is what they should look like. Okay, I'm being honest with you here. I could probably eat an entire tray of these tomatoes. I am obsessed with the flavor and I love the pop of color that they add to the dish. For the second side, we're going to make rustic potatoes. The ingredients are potatoes, green onion, parsley, salt and pepper, and again my lemon vinaigrette. I went ahead and peeled my potatoes and cut them in half so that they cook faster. So I'm just placing my potatoes in a big pot filled with water. Today I'm going to boil them, but you can also steam them if you want. When the water starts to boil, I season it with some salt. While the potatoes are cooking, I'm going to prepare the eggplant. I like using these baby eggplants, they're just easier to serve. You will also need oil and salt and pepper. To make the glaze, I'm using tahini, white miso paste, apple cider vinegar, and maple syrup. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees and line the baking sheet with parchment paper. Cut the eggplants in half like so and place them on top of the parchment paper. Next, grab a knife and score the flesh on the diagonal. Then brush each eggplant with a little bit of oil. You can also just rub it with your hands if you want. As always, all of these recipes with measurements and directions are posted on my website at fablunch.com, so check it out if you're going to recreate them. Once you're done with the oil, you want to season the eggplants with a little bit of salt and pepper. And off they go into the oven for 25 minutes. While you're waiting, you can prepare the glaze by combining all of the ingredients in a small bowl and whisking until smooth. Remove the eggplant halves from the oven and spread the glaze on top. This glaze is optional. Normally I wouldn't make it. I'd just rub the eggplant with some garlic for extra flavor, but I think for a special occasion it's a good idea. Then you want to set your oven to broiler and cook them for about 3 to 4 minutes. And this is what they look like. Pretty good in my opinion. By now your potatoes should be ready as well, so test them by inserting a fork. If it goes in easily, it means your potatoes are done. Next we're going to mash the potatoes. I usually just use a fork. Since we're going for the rustic feel, you don't need to be too neat. Then add the green onion and parsley. Season with salt and pepper and add our lemon vinaigrette. Mix until everything is well combined. Our potatoes are ready. Now that we have all of the components, we can assemble our main course. I start by placing the potatoes in the middle of a plate. So then on top goes our roasted eggplant. As an option, you can sprinkle some hemp seeds and dill like I did to make it even more festive. Finally, add the roasted cherry tomatoes all around the potatoes and eggplant. And our main course is ready to be served. I love the combination of all the flavors in this dish. Moving on to the fun part, the dessert. Today I'm making baked apples with oat stuffing. The ingredients that you will need are apples, of course, rolled oats, almond milk, maple syrup, pumpkin pie spice, and coconut butter. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees and grease a casserole dish with coconut oil. In a medium bowl, combine all of the stuffing ingredients and mix well. This recipe is from Megan's Healthy Grocery Girl Holiday Dessert Guide. If you guys like healthy desserts, then definitely check out Megan's ebook. I'll have a link for it in the description. Megan actually has a really awesome site. It's all about living plant-based. And if you become a member, you get access to tons of extra helpful resources for how to shop, cook, and eat plant-based. Megan kindly offered us a 10% discount with the code FABLUNCH for her membership site. Again, if you're interested, all of the information will be down below. Once you're done with the stuffing, you can prepare the apples by cutting off the tops and scooping out the core with a spoon. You want to turn your apples into apple bowls like so. Add the stuffing to the apples. I'm making only 2 because unfortunately I ran out of apples. But of course you can make as many as you need. Finally, you want to sprinkle some extra oats on top of the stuffing. We're going to bake our apples for 30 to 40 minutes. And this is what they look like when they're done. The apples should be soft and the top of the stuffing should be crispy. To serve the apples, you can drizzle some almond butter on top, like Megan did in her ebook. I had some vegan vanilla ice cream in the fridge chilling, so I decided to serve it with the apples. So there you go, here is my simple 3-course dinner menu. I think if you prepare these dishes for your friends or family, they're definitely going to enjoy them and be thankful to have you in their life. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below for more healthy recipes like you saw today. Don't forget to check out Megan's video. Again, the link for it will be in the description to see what she's cooking on her channel. Also, if you're going to recreate any of these recipes, please put a photo on Instagram and tag me in it. It's my favorite time of the day to go through your recreation, so I'm definitely going to like it and comment. I love you guys very much. I will see you in my next video. Bye!